Hey guys, I'm here with a quick review and rant of Good Trouble Season 3 Episode 2. Titles in the description. Let's go. First off, y'all know how I start my review, so let's just go start with Davia. So Davia is still working on her communical classes where she has a diverse program and everything. So the diverse program makes suggestions of how they can help the students. So they end up doing a class where they, instead of sending them to the principal, they send them to each other so they can find ways to dissolve the conflict. So she's struggling with that, of course, because she's a white American girl and she really doesn't know these things that are processed around her. So I like how the show shows how naive Davia is to the situation, and she has the people to help her and everything. Okay, so in the midst of that, she finds out that it's not as easy as she thinks, and other people are doing it more. She meets a teacher that's in the clique, and she is like working through him. She kind of see that he helps her like just learn your own process, everything. So she, with the help of Gael, she helps get connected with the students. Okay, so the guy is obviously flirting with her, trying to hit on her, but she tells him about basically tells about David, but she's conflicted because she's like, look, David's trying to work out his own problems. So with that, that's what happens. And congratulations, she does get her third year as a teacher there. She's working on her master's, as I find out. So let's just see where this goes with it from there. Okay, let's just go into Alice. Oh my gosh, Alice is so cute. Alice, she's a part of this diverse program for comedians, lesbians, people of color, all that stuff, right? So with that being said, she was an exception. Okay, they don't even have a seat for her. It's so cute how they're playing her up and everything, right? So she the leader of the program is a white American. He is kind of a jerk. Okay, so they make it very obvious. I guess that's going to mean something later on, who knows. But anyways, Alice is not doing really well because the other kids are shining, everything. They even go out for drinks for her. She feels her confidence is low. So Joey's I can't think of her name, but I will have it right now because I said Joey. I wonder if Joey does come back in the picture. But anyways, so she basically says to her, like, listen, be yourself. Don't worry about what others think. You're your own competition. You know what I'm saying? You made it in a program. So they have a day where they have to audition their personal characters, and they team up randomly, and she outshines them by just doing her mom. So the comedians and even the boss or the leader of the program loves Alice. She did a very well job. So she's a little jealous because she basically says, like, she sees that Alice has outshined her, so she does a dig, like she used her cultural. She said, good that you have your cultural appropriation. Like, come on, seriously. So yeah, so Alice will struggle with that. We see that she feels some type of way when she does that. But I hope she does not take that in, because this girl is just jealous, like, period. Okay, so let's go into Callie, of course. Callie is a new lawyer. She's learning the system. She's working with her client from last week, where she's trying to get the hours. The DEA keeps pushing back the appointment. Of course, she finds out from Kathleen that's a tactic that they do, so they could just take whatever judgment that they can, so the client can break or whatever. So I like how the show is showing that, because we see the behind the scenes of what's going on and everything in the process of how people are treated in a system, good or bad, misdemeanors or big trial things. Okay, let's just go into Kathleen. So Kathleen is fighting for the guy that broke into Callie and Jamie's apartment, that and they basically had a psychotic break. So he is really cracking up. Y'all know he got abused in the jail. So he tells Callie that he can't take it anymore. So Callie is in a conference meeting with Kathleen and the prosecutor. The prosecutor is so of awe. He knows Kathleen and everything. So anyways, they strike the deal for a year thing, and Callie goes back to talk to him. He cannot make it a year. So she finds out some more information that will help his case and everything, and which Kathleen offers a smaller time sentence, and that is so great. Like, he get time served, everything. Like, this DA, the prosecutor, is like literally forcing his hand because y'all know that the lawyers and everybody, the cops, the police, they work together. So he basically has a good deal where the guy has time served and he'll be out in less than 30 days. So Callie's excited, but guess what's the kicker? Kathleen decides to take this and go to trial. Y'all know the trial, she already said previously, the trial will make this him in there longer, and which I don't think that he will make it. So side note, I think that Kathleen Gale is running for something, because they keep making a point of why she left this high profile job that she's well known for to work in like cases like that, even though she says this is because, oh, I want to work for people that I started with. I believe that, but I feel like it's a hitch, okay? Like she said, it's more things that better than money and stuff like that. I really think she's running for something, but that's just a prediction of mine. So last but not least, let's go into Mariana and Evan. Y'all know. Okay, Mariana left last week. So anyway, her and the Fight Club, they're working on ideas for an app. So they come up with this great idea called Beauty Bulk, where they just send people organic things, basically like a Etsy app. Okay, so where they send things that's according to the women's beauty standards, what they like and all that stuff, right? So they do such a good idea and everything. They trying to work on it. They really have starter money. One of the girls has less than 2 weeks of that she can lose money, and the other girls, they up to like 3 months where they can like really try this app thing, right? So with that being said, Evan is constantly sending beautiful, nice, pretty gifts for Mariana to apologize for what happened and everything about the app and not shutting it down and stuff like that, right? So while she's trying to hide it from the Fight Club, she has to lie and say it's her birthday. So the coterie, of course, they celebrate her birthday and everything. Is so cute. So so at the end of the episode, we see that that Mariana has to go to Evan because Kylie's like, look, you have to talk to him. You have to tell him what's up. So when she goes, of course, they fall for each other because what Evan does, he's so sweet. Evan basically is burning out her app so it could shut down completely. Okay. And it will have no ties with Spectrum, and it is what it is. So, Mariana loves this idea and everything. Side note, did I tell y'all how cute Evan is? Okay. So anyways, with that, like, he's just so awesome. So while they're laying there having a little pillow talk on the trampoline, by like, oh my gosh, Evan's like so fun. He's so analytical, and okay. So sarcastically, Mariana wants to know what she throws her app suggestion to him, and he basically is like, look, this is too much for a startup because y'all don't have a name out there. So he gives them an alternative with the game app, so which perfectly makes sense. So Mariana goes to the girls and basically gives them this idea. The girls are really good, but Mariana still hasn't broke things off with Evan. She really wants to be with Evan, and she says she's going to spring it on to the girls. As y'all know, in good form, okay, we're going to see that Good Trouble is going to come out that she's messing with Evan. One of the girls might bump into them or hear a conversation or read a text. Who knows? Because even when they was at the job together, expecting together, y'all know one of the girls was already on the heels. Okay, but I hope that they stay together because I love them together. Okay, so anyways, tell me what you guys think about this episode. I really appreciate you guys for listening. Side notes, and the last thing, Gael did help Davia with her program in helping these underprivileged students get their anger expressed in the right manner. In the midst of that, he is scared of starting over his own self, right? But he decides to get a internship with a new artist. So there is a new person introduced to us. We cannot wait to see what's going to happen next week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.